All right, we had some technical difficulties there, but we are on now. So you just missed a fantastic goal by Bernie Wynn there. That was really the third good opportunity we had tonight to put one in the net, and third time's a charm. That one landed home. So, wow, there's a nice shot from Champaign. Okay, that was Champagne's first serious shot of the evening, right back at us. But yeah, it's 1-0. It's 33 minutes to go here in the first half.
Oop. There we go. Looks like we're playing a little bit different defensive setup where we've got, it's kind of Ashton is more like a stopper position, or I think he's picking up on number 20 and just staying on him.
There we go. That's something different. That's something that might have paid dividends on Tuesday with number 4 putting in, the both goals for Morton. It's good to have someone that can just lock down.
Yeah.
A strong offensive player. And, as we mentioned at the opening here, which folks at home would have missed, Cooper Carson, number 20, is the big goal scorer for these guys. He's got,
and he almost had one there.
Almost had one.
That was close.
Cooper Carson has 26 on the season, 26 goals. So it doesn't stack up with the 46 from Mitch Coughlin, but that's pretty darn good.
It's an excellent season for him
pretty
so
darn
far.
good. Yeah, incredible.
Good pressure by Eddie Pappas there. He got the ball back. He'll leave it for his defender to take. Excellent. And, the more pressure you can get up top, more chances that they'll lose the ball. So I really like that.
Yeah, absolutely. That guy has no shortage of energy. No shortage of energy.
I had half that.
Okay, that's Aiden running for the ball there.
Nice.
Okay, very nice.
Good working back and forth.
Okay, get there, Oz. Little pressure.
Oh, nice play by Champaign there to get the ball up.
And I think you're right. Like maybe it could be that we've got Ashton in the middle tonight, and Aiden's. Normally Aiden's plays center back, which for us means you're really back behind the 3 other defenders in the last line of defense. But we might be playing more of just a 4 across tonight. Looks like we've mixed something up back there. So it's really like a 4-4-2 formation with the 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 2 forwards typically. Aiden sends that one long. It's one that Mitch could almost get to. And if you're just joining, we are playing the Champaign Central Maroons. Come to us with a 17-2-2 record, so they're having a phenomenal season right now. They just tied Peoria Notre Dame maybe a week ago or so. So They're in the Big 12 along with Peoria Richwoods, and Peoria Notre Dame, along with some other great schools that play in that conference, and they're having a good year. So both teams coming into this one with 17 wins.
Entering for the Panthers, number 24, Isaac Reed.
Yeah, so we got Isaac Reed coming in for
Reed Beasley checking out. So we've got that rotation. Looks like at forward,
Right.
similar to what we had on Tuesday.
Great touch by Ashton there.
Looks like we might have a sub coming on for Champaign Central here. It's like number 7 coming in the game here, which is Mitchell Crompton. He's a senior. And he's coming in for Carter Blunt, who is also a senior who's checking out. Bernie Wynn, pressure on the ball. Champaign gets through there.
Oh, offsides.
They're sending it, but yep, offsides is the call.
Yeah, two very well-matched teams playing tonight. Champaign is they've got a pretty strong defense. I think most of the teams that we play, they come up with a game plan to be able to handle Mitch in the center there and up top.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go. Man.
Come on, pop that. Oh,
Wow.
A couple of chances there for Washington.
Really good chances.
Holy cow, yeah. If man, yeah, we just need to capitalize on some of these chances. I mean, we've before we got rolling on the stream, we were having some technical difficulties. There was a couple great opportunities to score from Washington, and we finally got one in on the third opportunity there, and that was another one.
Yeah.
That we would like to have. So, yeah, like you were saying about their defense, I mean, these guys come into this game with 13 shutouts, so they do a great job of, blanking their opponents, holding them scoreless. So that's 13 out of the 21 games they've played have been shutouts.
Yeah, that's a impressive number. Yeah, there we go.
Eddie's keeping it moving, fast pace here. Gets it into Isaac's closest to the ball there. All right, we'll do that again. And we'll do it again. Third time's a charm here. Come on,
There
Eddie.
we go.
Let's make it happen here.
And again.
There you go. Fourth time's a charm. All right, Eddie. Yep, he's going to make a nice cross here. Let's see what he's got. Tries to play it on the ground across the middle. Oh. Okay, Champaign clears it. Garrett tries to send it back in with a header. Let's see. There's a call on the field. Looks like it's going against Washington.
Didn't quite see what that was, but looked like everybody was going up for the head ball there.
Yep. I didn't catch that either.
Cody, I would say the crowd's a little bit less than on Tuesday, but we still have a pretty good crowd here.
Yeah.
I think we had quite a few. We were playing for the conference championship, so I think that brought a lot of folks in, and a lot of Morton folks too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Morton being just down the street, 15 minutes from here. We had quite the crowd on Tuesday. We were estimating about 500 people here for the soccer game on Tuesday. Coming from Champaign, they didn't quite bring the same level of support. Although they're not too shabby though. They've got quite a few fans here.
Oh,
There's the long ball for Mitch, and he's there. Let's see if the defense can hang with him here. He's so quick and that's what Mitch likes to do. He likes to switch the field by himself, just dribbling straight across the top of the box like that. And he's quick enough to do that.
Oh, here we
great
go.
ball from Bernie to Mitch, left foot, off the post.
Man.
Doesn't get any closer than that.
Wow.
I mean, wow. I don't know if we've made some adjustments since Tuesday, or if maybe Champaign doesn't scout us as well. But our offense is really looking put together here tonight.
Yeah, we're looking great.
Passes are crisp. We're putting the ball right where our scorers need the ball, and give them a chance to work. So, got Isaac Reeks coming up to pressure this one. Isaac is the lone freshman that you'll see out on the field tonight, more than likely, making a great impact here in his first year. He's number 24 up top, playing with Mitch at the moment. Ooh, good job by Champaign. Aiden trying to shield the offensive player, and he does. He's taking it outside. They're going to, I think they made a call there. They're going to say, oh, calling it against Aiden. It's going Champaign's way, just outside the Okay. All right. Just checking. We had a comment saying the audio wasn't coming through, but maybe we're good now. Mine? Oh. It's good? Okay. All right. So we got a free kick here. Aiden's going to take this one. He's just playing it short to Garrett Spawn. Plays it back to Aiden, and we're not ready to go yet. Ref's talking to him. It's like, hold on. Now go.
There we go.
Well, great. Now our play is ruined. We had this beautiful play drawn up. So Aiden just sends that one into the box, mixing it up. And they're going to call some sort of infraction or offsides. I'm not sure what the deal was, but anyways,
Yeah,
it's going back to Champaign. Yeah. See, there's been a lot of that tonight. Or it's
Yeah.
like calls where we don't really know what the call is, but there's calls being made. So refs are keeping this game under control pretty tight.
Here's Isaac coming over to put the pressure on, and love to see that pressure.
Number 4 switches the field there. They're making their attack from the right side of the field now. Nice quick feet by number 11 there in Champaign. Makes a nice pass to 23, Winterbottom, who's one of their top scorers.
Good control by them right now.
Yeah, they're really moving the ball well,
Yeah.
really controlling things and trying to create something for themselves, although I think he thought he had a runner that he didn't have. Keegan picks that one up.
Would love to see Washington get one more goal before half. I think that would definitely help us going into the second half. We've got about 17 minutes left in this first half.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the boys are playing with the potential to really put a lot of goals in tonight with the way that our offense is playing right now.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
really passing the ball well up top, creating opportunities. As long as our defense can hold, I think we'll be in good shape in this one. But yeah, let's put another one in the last 17 minutes here.
Yeah, there's an offsides call there. They kind of kept playing there for a little bit, and but the linesman was sure that he was calling that one. So
Yeah.
oh,
I think
little
with the
nutmeg
cold
there.
nice tackle there, and Eddie's going to make the throw. With the cold weather we're having, maybe the whistles aren't working very well. So there's been a lot of confusion out there with the players in terms of what's going on when the refs are stopping the play. We've got subs coming on. Looks like for us, we've got Reed Beasley back in the game, swapping out for Isaac Reitz. So for those of you who missed the start of this game, Reed Beasley did get the start up top with Mitch. Subbed out for Isaac for quite some time there. Now Reed's back to bring some energy to the front line there. Okay, okay. Ball's going all the way through, all right. Garrett Spawn collects that. No problem, gets it up to Bernie. Come on, Bernie, get your foot on that. Uh-oh, this is dangerous.
Oh,
That's
just got a hand on there.
Man, one-on-one situation. That's essentially like a penalty kick there because he was right at the PK line, essentially one-on-one with Keegan. That's Cooper Carson, 26 goals on the season. He won't miss too many of those. So
very well played ball coming up the center there, and just got out of the offsides call.
Champaign seems like they're settling in a little bit now and kind of moving the ball, controlling the ball more. Might have had a little bit of jitters to start, or maybe the cold's affecting them. But yeah, it seems like they're kind of settling in now and controlling the ball more. So
yeah.
good ball. It's right there, and Keegan's on it.
Yeah, it's amazing how much the game and the teams can ebb and flow, and you can get a good 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then just one little thing, one little play, one good shot that was narrowly missed can really lift up the other team and really give them some momentum going in to the next 5, 10 minutes. And it can really change the game, and right now it looks like Champaign has got that a little bit, but I think we're still putting on some really good defensive pressure. Just a matter of controlling that ball and finding our players.
Yep, that's right. And that's Reed Beasley trying to control that ball right now. Gets it to Garrett Spawn. Really working. Let's get a drop. Okay, we've got a sub coming on.
Panthers, number 1, Jackson
I was just talking about Isaac Reitz being the freshman on the field now. Linover's in the game, so that's Jackson Linover, and he played on Tuesday as well. So he's a fantastically skilled freshman, getting some minutes here tonight in this big contest.
Yeah, that's a big deal. I mean, to be able to, as a freshman, come onto a team that has as many good players as what Washington has, that's great. It's great for their development and a good sign for our future of this program.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. We've got, so Jackson Linover, actually, I take that back. He's a sophomore. That's my mistake, but still holds.
Uh-oh.
We've got a dangerous play right here.
And
That's the guy they want with the ball.
yep.
So we've got 2-1 is the score now. We've got 12 minutes to go in the half. Washington with 2. That's the first goal there for Champaign. Hopefully the last goal. So just to get clear on the freshmen here while we're on the subject, Jack on the roster for the varsity, we've got Jackson McGregor. He's a freshman. We've got Isaac Reitz, who you've seen play tonight. We've got John Clift and Devin Miller, who is our backup goalkeeper. Those are the 4 freshmen on the team this year. All right, so defense has got to get that figured out. Their refs are having some conversation down there. They're talking about potential offsides. It looks like he may have given a card to Chad. Maybe Chad's suggesting that was offsides. It'd be nice if we could review the video and see what the situation was. We got to get the replay on that. Still having some discussion. Let's see what's going on. Chad Clift is a longtime referee at the high school and collegiate level. So he probably knows all of these referees by their first names. And he's definitely having some conversation with him. Let's see. Is Chad packing up to leave there? Looks like that might be the case. All right. Unfortunately, Chad Clift is head coach of the Panthers is going to sit this one out, it looks like. Still a lot of discussion going on. The clock's been stopped. We're still at 12 minutes to go. I don't know what the situation is. I mean, we've got the ball down here as if it was offsides, so maybe we dodged a bullet on that one. For those watching online, if you saw the play, what do you think? Leave your thoughts down in the comments.
Yeah, we'd love to hear what you see out of it. They're calling it a goal. So.
I'm actually kind of taking a look at this now on the replay here. Yeah, I'd say he was probably even with was that Ashton there in the middle? Oops, wrong way. Oh. It's close.
Yeah, it's close.
Very close. All right. Well, 2-1 nevertheless, so let's just keep the tempo up here, boys. Still in.
Still in there.
That's Reed Beasley. Pressure in that ball. Gets it to Pappas. Pappas making his move.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful header, and he sends it way too strong, almost to the opposite sideline.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good effort there.
Eddie,
but,
man, too much energy there, but yeah, he made a great move. Just got to see a more measured pass there. Okay, it's Bernie that steps up to that one, just kind of chips it up. That's one that he hopes Mitch can get to pull out of there and make a move with. What you're seeing from Champaign Central is a more measured build typically, whereas what you'll see from Washington is maybe 50% of the time we'll just kind of chip or chip the ball to Mitch or send the ball long to Mitch and let him run in kind of a one-on-one or one-on-two situation.
Oh, nice play by Eddie there.
Garrett put some pressure. Someone needs to get on number 11 there and tighten that up. There we go. Linover chasing some people down in the midfield there. And that shot sails long, a little high, a little wide perhaps. Not a bad shot though, really.
It's a good build up there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Phew.
That's Jackson Linover with the pressure there. We're trying to get the ball through to
Oh.
Mitch. Mitch is on it, but yeah, Champaign wisely sends that one out. Oh,
Wow.
they've got a guy. They've got a guy. Come on, Aiden. Close him out.
There we go.
Aiden's
There we
pretty
go.
good on the ball. So
Excellent pressure
19, I'll tell you what, he was, Christian Squire was wide open on that, on the far side there. Aiden did a good job of closing that one out, though. Okay, that one's going to come to Keegan. Keegan Ingham is going to send this one out. Get there first, Eddie. Yep, that's going. Oh, oops, okay. I
Interesting.
thought for sure that was going to go the other way when I saw Eddie hit the ground, but calling that against Eddie. Sometimes the calls just go the opposite of the way you think they should go. This is
Yeah.
one of those nights. Oh,
Wow.
that ball got redirected in the box by somebody, and Keegan was lucky to get onto that one. As a goalkeeper,
That's hard.
I mean, what do you think, Dominic? When the
Yeah.
ball's coming in,
You know, and you got all those people in front of you, so at any moment it can get deflected. You can't see it. You just have to rely on your split second ability to be able to get something on that ball, and he got his hand out there and was able to stop it enough to jump on top of it. So it was an excellent stop by him.
it's a big throw there from Champaign. Number 11 has some good speed in the middle for him.
Nice. Good
But-
defense by Eddie.
Eddie's on it, shaking him up a little bit. He's going to try to find his buddy Mitch. Those two are good friends.
Oh, try.
That's coming through. Aiden's not going to have trouble with that. Keegan actually comes out on that. Made the play. That was a
Yeah.
little bit of a communication issue between Aiden and Keegan. They weren't sure which one, who was going to take that. But Keegan ultimately, as the goalie, as the goalie should, made the call and came up and grabbed it.
Right.
Entering for the Maroons.
All right, we've got
Number 4.
about 6 minutes left. 6:20,
Panthers, number 24, Isaac
20,
Reed.
6 minutes, 20 seconds here. Love to see another goal by Washington to finish out this half. If we can keep up some pressure. We've had some good defensive plays.
There's a foul called there. Looks like we got a free kick coming from midfield from Champaign. They go quick. Ashton's right there to stop that one. Now Eddie takes the ball through. Okay, Aiden sends that one out on the ground. Come on, Washington. Let's get it out of the danger zone here. Champaign doing a good job of moving the ball around on our side here. Ball's coming into Keegan. All right.
It's like a foul on Champaign. We'll get the
Yep.
who
Free
will
kick
get to
coming our
take
way
this.
from around midfield. It looks like Aiden's coming up to this one. Aiden's got a good enough leg to get this pretty much anywhere here, and he plays it short wide to Wes Hartman, who will then take what ultimately is a shot all the way to the goalkeeper. And they just roll that out wide to the right defender, who gets down off
Nice.
Aiden's head. All right, Linover, push through there. That's Jackson Linover with the ball. All right, Isaac Reitz coming out here. Do you see Eddie there? Sends Eddie a bit too strong here on this turf. That's going to roll all the way out for a goal kick.
Entering for the Maroons, number 22, Isaac Fisher.
Isaac Fisher coming back on the field for the Maroons. He's their, I believe, second leading goal scorer, third leading goal scorer for those for the Maroons with 10 goals on the season. Eddie steps to that one first. Let's see if Isaac can get some pressure. Bernie with hands. That's a pretty clear foul there. Get two hands on someone's shoulder and rotate him backwards, you're going to get that called every time. But it does slow things down. See if they're going to, I think the ref's talking to him and perhaps is going to give him a card. Maybe? Does he have a card out? Oh, did he? Yep. Gives. Is that card for the coach or the player? What do you think, Dominic?
You know,
He flashed it at the coach, but
he did.
I don't know if he
think
was
it was
chasing Bernie.
I mean, I think it was for Bernie. I mean,
Huh.
it was a
For the Panthers, number
it was a
4,
pretty obvious foul there.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one you look at and you're like, okay, that was there's no uncertainty with that foul. It's a very clear foul. So it's certainly a foul that could result in a yellow card, but
Yeah.
wasn't sure what was going on there. I guess Bernie was just going over to sub himself out. Maybe the official was chasing him to give him the yellow. I don't know. with the playoffs starting next week, we can't really afford any red cards.
No, we can.
So I don't know if you'll see a whole lot more Bernie this game, but we'll see. Which, if we don't see Bernie, that's a huge loss. He
would be.
really does a fantastic job moving the ball around the midfield and creating opportunities for us.
Well, it looks like he's going to be
He's
coming
gonna
right
check
back.
right
in.
back. Okay. You saw Andrew Smith, number 4, subbed in for Bernie during this yellow card situation. Andrew Smith also started the game as well. He's one of our seniors. He's going to be attending University of Missouri, majoring in mechanical engineering coming up next year. And he'll actually be roommates with Wes, who's Wes Hartman on defense there.
Oh, cool.
Quite a few engineers in our senior class this year. Okay, Aiden popped that one really high and out of bounds. It's not what he wanted from that. Oh, nice move to work through a couple Washington defenders there. Uh-oh, someone close that. There we go. We've got a plethora of defenders down there in front of the goal. There we go. Okay. Good job getting back by the entire Washington team, I would say.
Yeah, we've got a corner.
Mm.
I would say the momentum right now is definitely in Champaign's favor. They're playing good. They're making good passes. They had a great run there just a second ago. Oh wow, that was a close call.
Yeah, really the good idea there to kind of flick that one through, and it must have come off of one of our players.
Yeah.
So they're going to try this again. Looks like, is that number 4 there that looks like number 4 on Champaign that tried to flick that one through. Thankfully,
And
that one just sails long.
We'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Just under a minute here in this first half, so we'll hopefully be able to close out this first half and come back and build that momentum again for the second half.
Yeah, if we can start the second half the way we started the first half, that certainly would be a positive sign. So,
yeah, we had so many great opportunities in that first half. Oh.
Okay, they're going to send Mitch running on this one. It's about 10 seconds to go here. Goalie's figuring out what he wants to do in the final seconds here. Jackson Linover gets his head on it, and that's going to finish things off right here. All right, halftime. Washington is up 2-1. What we'll do at halftime is I've got some little profiles here in front of me of our senior players. This is their last regular season game. We'll read through some of those. We've got 10 minutes for halftime. We'll read through these profiles, make sure you guys can get a little bit of understanding of what our seniors have been up to and where they're going with their plans after school. We also want to take a minute to thank our sponsors as well. So let me go ahead and pull up the list of our sponsors. We've got a lot of great sponsors that have been supporting the high school soccer program all year long, and we really appreciate them. So let's give them a shout out. So Heartland Bank and Trust is one of those sponsors. We also would like to thank Washington State Bank and CEFQ as well. So those 3 banks, Heartland Bank and Trust, Washington State Bank, and CEFQ, all supporters of the program. Smoothie King is another one. Kep's Bar and Grill right here in Washington. Cool Roofs. We also have Standard Heating and Cooling. American Legion Post 100 in Washington. Uptring Chevrolet. We got Sang Sapanavong at Allstate. for your insurance needs, as well as Jim Carlson at Country Companies also sponsoring the team, covering your insurance needs. And then finally, AMC Classic Sunnyland Cinema. So AMC does provide the popcorn for our concessions here. That's probably our number one selling product. So if you're ever around, go and try some AMC popcorn. So with 8 minutes left to go here in the halftime, I told you about Andrew Smith going on to University of Missouri after school here, going into mechanical engineering, rooming with Wes Hartman. So Wes, interestingly enough, is going to graduate high school with an associate's degree. So that kid's working ahead. Very impressive student. He plays defense today. He's left defense for us. His favorite moment this year was beating Peoria Notre Dame in the JV tournament, which was his freshman year. So if you know Peoria soccer, it's always a big deal when you knock off Notre Dame. So that was Wes's big moment. He's also majoring in engineering at University of Missouri. Number 7 is another senior, Oz Oleg. He spent time living in Germany, and he is undecided in terms of college, but he's a fantastic player, played soccer in Germany before coming back to the Washington area here recently. We also have Reed Beasley, who's been in the game. Reed, another international player on the team, has spent time in Switzerland, living in Switzerland. He's been to 48 of the 50 states, so he's big on travel. And he's going to be going into computer science at the University of Iowa or Missouri, still undecided between those two. Hey guys, we've got a guest in the booth here. Lincoln Renshaw, do you want to say hi?
Hello.
So Lincoln Renshaw is my son, and he'll be a future defender on the Washington Panthers team. So just running through these seniors, number 11 is Ilya Richardson. And Ilya is looking at either Monmouth or Greenville College to study business and computer science. Smart kid there. Number 17, Eddie Pappas. He's one of our captains. You've heard us call his name a lot out there. Fantastic, strong player in the midfield there. And Eddie is pursuing computer science at a yet-to-be-determined university here. His favorite moment from this season was when the coach, Chad Cliff, called Eddie and the other captains lazy at the halftime of the Pekin game. Tried to get them fired up for the second half, and it worked. The boys came out strong. No one likes their coach to get on them like that, and they came out with some fire and put Pekin away. So Nick Weesey is another senior, and he will be attending ICC in the fall. His favorite soccer moment here at Washington was winning the JV tournament with Coach Spitzer and Coach Walker a few years back. Next, we have number 19, Tate Provost, and Tate plans to go to ICC as well, and then he will be moving on to a 4-year school to study medicine. I think we've got maybe just a couple more. Let me see if I can locate the other profiles. We have 5 minutes to go at halftime here. Okay, here we go. So, number 20, Braden Stafford. He's another one of our seniors. His favorite soccer moment is when Coach Chad Clift accidentally punched him in excitement after Washington scored the winning goals to beat in the final seconds to beat Morton last year. So that's a funny one. You can imagine the scene on the sideline. Everybody's jumping up off the bench, and Chad's going crazy. Mosh pit action over there with the team. That was an exciting game last year when we knocked off Morton in the regular season. Of course, Morton got the last laugh and beat us in the playoffs. We hope to reverse that this year.
Right.
You know, so
we got it. Each of us have a game to win before it, but we're hoping that that's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. So if all goes well for both teams, Washington and Morton can get past their first round opponents. They will be meeting next, I believe it's next Friday. real close here down, I believe, down the street at Metamora. It's hosting the regionals. And, yeah, that's our, we hope to knock Morton off there. And then we can come back. If we do, then we'll come back to Washington, who is, we're hosting the sectionals. So, but to,
It looks like Morton will first play Metamora, and this is on the 18th, coming up on Tuesday, the 18th. That's at 7 o'clock. And then Washington will be playing Peoria Central, and that's at 5 o'clock,
okay.
October 18th.
Yeah, and we Washington came into the playoffs with a higher seed than Morton, so
Yep.
so we're playing Peoria, who doesn't have a great record, frankly. They
Yeah.
made it to the postseason. I'm not sure how that works exactly in the high school format we have here, but
Yeah, I think pretty much everybody is in the playoffs. They'll rank that first one against the very last. So, I mean, if you look at, as you had said, this was set up before the game on Tuesday. So, Washington was just ranked a little bit before Morton, or ahead of Morton. So now they've got the Peoria Central team that. I don't. I'm not sure what their schedule is, but I think it was. They don't have too many wins, if I remember.
that's right. And so Morton will have a little bit tougher matchup against Metamora there.
Yeah.
So we have that going in our favor there. But yeah, if both teams get through, we'll be seeing each other on
Yep,
is it
on
Friday or
on Friday the 21st.
Friday the 21st. So
Yep.
circle that date.
6:30.
6:30. So, yeah, just to wrap up the final three seniors we have here. So, yeah, like I said, Braden, I was telling you about his favorite moment with the mosh pit on the sideline there. He plans to major in cybersecurity and psychology at a yet-to-be-determined college. So that's Braden Stafford. Then number 21, Ashton Miller, we've talked about him a lot in the last broadcast. He plans to major in aerospace engineering at a yet-to-be-determined university. So we do have also Garrett Spahn, who's is along with Ashton and Wes, is a starter on defense. Garrett's our final senior that I'm going to run through here tonight. We have 13. He's the 13th. So Garrett plans to go to college and play soccer in college, but he's not sure exactly where he's going to end up. So that's our 13 seniors. We've got a lot of holes to fill next year, really, when you look at the starting lineup. Just in terms of starters, I mean, what is that? Is that six that typically start? Let's see if I just kind of run through the list here. We've got really on defense, really 3 out of the 4 defenders are seniors. That will have to come up with some people to fill those big shoes there. So yeah, our typical starters: Wes, Osric, Mitch, Eddie, Winkler, and Eddie Pappas, Ashton, and Garrett. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 11 starters of our typical starting lineup will need to be replaced next year. So
yeah, that's going to be. I don't want to say a rebuilding year, but because I think we have a lot of younger folks that will be able to step up and come in and fill some of their shoes. So
yeah,
we've got we really have a strong program. We have a lot of kids that are going to be coming up in the upcoming years. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what Washington soccer will be like. We'll finish the year this year and hopefully we make a long run in the playoffs and what the future Washington soccer teams are going to look like too.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you look at we're getting ready to start the second half here, but just continuing on that theme and what Washington will look like in future years, we have I think a great pipeline of talent coming through. And there's a couple of sources for that. One is we've got a local club, Washington United, who's really drawn a lot of the talent from the area, getting them into soccer early. We've got a strong 2011, 2012 group. Dominic coming through there.
Yeah,
Washington United.
Yeah, the majority of the team is from Washington. Oh wow, that
Good
was
opportunity.
Yeah, I mean we're really looking forward to what that team is going to look like. But there's a lot of teams before that I think are going to be really strong too. And like Lincoln, who we got to chat with for a minute there.
Mm-hmm.
His Gaspar team has got quite a few Washington players on it as well.
That's right.
And so we've got some really good players that are going to be coming up over the next 5, 6, 7 years into the Washington program, and we're really excited. I'm lucky enough to be able to help coach that United team, and it's a really fun thing to see these kids grow and really come into the sport and come into their own. And you already start to see some of the kids really are, they have their positions, they play them really well,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a lot of fun to watch and be a part of. So.
Oh yeah, and so in addition to Washington United, we also have John Gaspar Soccer Academy, which is their outdoor fields are here in Washington, and so we've got a lot of. I'd say now the younger teams from Gaspar are roughly 50% Washington, 50% general Peoria area players. So yeah, we'll have quite the pipeline coming through that avenue as well. So in fact, next year I've got a son who's an 8th grader now, Peyton Renshaw. He'll be coming up, and it'll be fun to see if he ever sees the field at the same time as his older brother Aiden Renshaw, who will be a senior next year. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of great players coming out. We've got a Washington United team that's 2007 and 2008 that's providing a lot of talent to this program as well now, and with some 8th graders yet to come.
Yeah, and a neat thing with some of that program, we get to have some of these kids play together,
Mm-hmm.
and you see that a lot on the Morton side, and you see how that works out. The teams that they really are playing together for a long time. They can they learn how each other play, and so it's a really neat program with the Washington United, and then we've got the John Gaspar club as well. That those teams are all really well coached, and just a great pipeline, great future for Washington soccer.
Absolutely. In fact, 4 of the typical starters here for Washington are playing on the same Gaspar club team, which is one my son plays on. Oh, there's Mitch with a chance. Does that set up a corner? Or I guess that was a goal kick. But Keegan Egum, Aiden Renshaw, Eric Nolte, Bernie Wynn, as well as several kids that come off the bench are on that 2006 Gaspar team. So they're a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah,
Powerful team, if you can imagine.
Oh yeah.
They also pick up a couple players from Notre Dame and Richwoods and some of the other surrounding schools. So it's a good group. All right. Well, we've been making a little noise here in the second half already.
Oh,
there we go. Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And that's what that pressure does. It just makes mistakes happen and gives us opportunities.
Okay. There's Mitch.
Oh,
He just sends one through the uprights. Well, Friday Night Lights. You're a day early, Mitch. You're a day early. Mitch is the kicker on the varsity soccer team, and he sent that one right through the uprights. All right, that's Eddie Pappas.
nice.
Ooh.
Nice step.
Love to see that. That's
Yep.
Oz coming from deep to get in front of that one. Good ball. Aiden heads it to Reed, who's going to send it long. It looks like it's going to come all the way back to the goalie. All right, there's Aiden. Gets it to the ball boy over here. It's like they're setting something up here, really moving the ball well again.
Yeah, they are.
All right, got it out to Reed. Let's see if Reed can pop it ahead to Mitch. You just got to get the right amount of touch on it for this turf. And they're, I thought they were going to let him play, but yeah, fair enough. Foul called on Mitch, just a little body to body, and the defender went down. So they called it. If they didn't call that, man, Mitch had a clean look through to the goal. That would have been trouble. I think there's some people in the crowd that didn't agree with that call. What do you think, Dominic?
Yeah, I would say so. I was enjoying listening to some of that.
Tell you what, refs do not have an easy job. It's a
No.
delicate balance. Any number. A lot of these calls can go either way.
Yeah.
So, they're gonna let
Thank
that one. I
goodness.
think that was the right call,
That was
but
the right call.
there was kind of some stumbling around down there. It looked like if you weren't looking too closely, you might have thought that Champaign was fouled there in the box, but the ref's closer to it than we are, and he agreed that it was clean. So we'll go with that. Okay, Aiden sends that one out. Unfortunately, it lands on the foot of the other team. All right, Pappas sends with this one high. Now, this is the go and get it balls for Mitch right here. Oh, Pappas got his head on it. A more measured cross this time from Pappas.
Oh,
Reed!
Oh,
Reed
wow,
Beasley!
what opportunity.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, that's one to watch on replay, too. That goalie made a
Yeah.
fantastic save.
Wow.
Jeez.
That was close. Good ball work, good vision too by Washington to see who was there, what the opportunity was. Yeah. We could finish one or two of those. Feel a lot better.
So that's Bernie Wynn sending it in. Bernie stepped out for a minute earlier in the game with the yellow card, but he's back and has been playing major minutes. That's Garrett Spawn shielding, and it's effective. It's our
well
throw.
played. Yep, well played for the
Perfect.
throw-in. Nice. Nice step. Good luck.
I tell my kids there's a lot of basketball and soccer. And, boxing out is certainly part of it.
Yeah.
It's a huge part of the high school game when you watch these guys play. You really have to, there's a lot of situations where you got to shield the ball, especially when it's kind of working its way toward the sidelines. So you'll see that a lot. It's Bernie getting up on that one. Still there.
Oh.
Come on, talk, boys. I think Chad would be yelling at them all to settle the ball right now,
There we go, Aiden.
Few
Nice.
headers are good, but 4 or 5 in a row, it's a bit much. Just put the ball on the ground and play soccer. Uh-oh. Ashton working hard to catch up to number 20 there. Let's see if he can close him out.
Nice
Yes.
defense.
Yes, he does. Nope, nope, it's clean.
Good.
Keep playing.
Good call.
All right, there we go, Eddie. Sends it up to Mitch. Mitch is going to make a play on the ball here. Let's see what he does. What he's going to pull out of his bag of tricks here. They're saying no call on that. Okay. Uh-oh, we got a dangerous situation here. No. Ah. Okay, Keegan.
Goal,
Keegan.
Maroon.
We don't need a card for you, Keegan. Go back. But Keegan rightfully upset. He was front row and center for that, what happened down there. Aiden got tripped up on the gentleman who ultimately scored the goal, Tim Gucci. And Keegan's explaining to the ref why he should have made that call. I can't really say. I mean, if it's me looking from here,
No.
even though that's my son, I didn't see anything, but Keegan was a lot closer to it than I am, and maybe he's got a justified complaint here.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to change the ref's mind.
Yeah. Goal called is a goal called. There's
Yep.
really nothing you're going to do about that.
I do believe that it was there was definitely a foul on Mitch there, but that distraction had kind of led on to I think some distraction from the field there, and
I think
and
you're
not
right.
being able to.
Because that was really bang bang. You saw that on the left side of our screen here what happened to Mitch. He kind of got tripped up by the defender, went down, looked like a clear call that should have been made. It wasn't, and then the ball immediately goes down. And I think you're right. I think some of our players were a little flat-footed,
Mm-hmm.
and there you go, 2-2. There's 29 minutes left. Clock is still stopped in the second half. A lot of soccer to go, but we're dead even now at 2s.
Yep.
Okay, Aiden sends that one all the way down. It's one that Mitch gets his chest on, and he's got the ball. Well defensed by Champaign. When Mitch has control of the ball, it's very hard to take it away from him, so always give credit when that happens. Washington throw coming up. That's Garrett Spawn on the far side. Got a free kick coming up for Champaign. Just keep it short. Makes sense for a team that is pretty good at building up from the back. Good job, Wes. Slows things down there, taps it out of bounds. It's going to be a Champaign throw. Aiden putting a body on it. Oof. It's clean. A lot of bodies hitting the ground inside of our box there. I don't
yeah.
like to see. It always makes me nervous. It does set up a corner here for Champaign.
Yeah, this is where all those opportunities, those close opportunities, are going to start to come into play. You know, and it's as a player, you know, you get a goal scored against you, and it becomes you know, it's a mental thing. You got to overcome it. You know, the game's tied now. We've had a lot of opportunities, but we really have to keep the pressure up and keep those opportunities going.
You're right. You know, these players are out there giving it all they've got, and it's hard to not play with some emotion, you know.
Yeah.
But it's that emotion that kind of swings the momentum of the game sometimes. But yeah, let's keep that intensity up. Mitch is still up on top running. He hasn't taken any time out of this game.
Nice step.
Good job, Wes. Oz pops it ahead to the middle.
A big shout out to these guys running the TV, the video, and they just brought in a heater for us.
I mean,
Good work.
This is a full service box right here. I mean, man, you guys are taking care of us.
I don't know that I can ever watch a Washington soccer game again outside of the press box.
And we got to tell you guys, we've got a cameraman outside in the cold, in the wind. Feels like 40 degrees out there, and so we appreciate our camera crew here and video crew doing a great job. It's Isaac Reese popping it ahead for Mitch. Ooh, those are the ones that's really just, with you're in a few feet of Mitch's head there. The goalie got there first, but game of inches here.
Man.
Aiden backing up on this one. You got Ashton and Aiden there together. Aiden clears it. Communication is so important back on the back line there.
Yeah.
I mean, especially, sometimes if you have two guys there, it's if you don't communicate well, you're better off just having one guy there.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing is when that offensive player splits the defense. So they just really gotta talk. So
nice read. Oh.
There's Bernie making a move to get that pass off. Unfortunately, Champagne's there, but Eddie said, no, my ball. Come on, Eddie, get that back. I think what I'd like to see is Washington connect some passes here. There's a lot of kicking going on and just sending the ball out. But let's control things a little bit.
Right.
Aiden and Keegan scheming this out. All right. They're going to just let Aiden dribble this out. If you're going to dribble the ball out, it'd be nice to connect some passes. Come on, son. Oh, man. You got to give some credit to Champaign, though. They are pretty much all over the place right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was that worked out.
Yep.
That worked out. A short header backwards by Aiden to Keegan, but there was pressure on at the moment. So that was a dangerous situation. What's the call? All right.
What was the call?
No idea. It's another one of those. I don't know.
I don't get that one.
Have to watch the film on that one.
Yeah.
See what was that. It's been a lot of those tonight. So it's close enough that it makes me uncomfortable.
Right.
About roughly 40 yards out from the goal there. Dead center. All right, good job by Washington.
Yep. Well played defense there.
Now against Morton, they had a guy who would take that throw in and put it right dead center in front of the goal.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen a throw like that from Champaign yet tonight, so I think we're lucky there. So.
Yeah, it was a threat every time he had that ball anywhere, even upwards of, the 40-yard line. He could throw that ball far enough that it was anywhere out there. It was like having a corner kick.
Yeah, it's pretty wild when you got somebody who can throw the ball, 25, 30 yards through the air. That's
right.
That's quite an asset for a soccer team.
What?
Okay, Keegan's on it. Kind of a soft shot there, but still good to see us get out of danger there.
Right.
Keegan collecting that one. Oh. Ashton plays
Nice
it back.
play.
Smart play.
There we go. Should be our ball. Ooh, what?
Nope. The AR disagreed. Wait, is he
Okay.
changing it?
Okay.
Overruled.
Whew.
Overruled by the center ref. All right. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
The fans were letting the the assistant referee know that he made a mistake there. So sometimes the fans are right, you know. Not always. Sometimes.
I would say most of the times the announcers are.
Yeah, always.
Yeah,
Announcers haven't.
the majority of the time we are.
95, 98% of the time announcers are right. At least we
Yes.
have been.
I would say 100% of the time, both games that we've had.
Yeah, true. Can't argue with that.
No. Excellent pressure by Pappas there.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Nice.
Ref
Nice
saying
defense.
play on. Oh, that's Mitch with the turn. Oh, get through there, Mitch. Yep, pop. Oh.
Dang it.
Yeah,
Good
it's
to him.
hard to really understand that, but you know that was literally just inches from a goal. Really, if Mitch could have got past that guy, so just a slightly better touch from Mitch would have put him on a path to the goalkeeper. Okay, so Aiden's
wow.
okay. That's
Oh,
a
shoot.
not what we wanted there.
Nope.
That's a goal from Champaign Central.
Goal, Maroon.
Shoot. Number 4 was in the mix there. Originally, initially got the ball. That's Tim Gucci. Aiden kind of had him tight. He made a very nice pass. They had
It was a really, really well played ball.
they had a guy just streaking in there. I don't know who it was, but right there, there's really wasn't much. I don't know if there was much we could have done on that. That was just perfectly set up there by Champaign. All right, now we're digging out of a 1-goal deficit here, so we have 19 minutes to do it.
Entering for the Maroons, number 8, Aaron Petzel.
I don't get that. I don't get that ball right there at all. That call. That's unfortunate.
Oh, there's Isaac. Picked his pocket and gets it through to Mitch. See what Mitch is going to do with this. Just try to beat him with speed on the outside, sure enough. And they're closing him well. Good job by the defense. Not sure if Mitch wanted somebody to run through there for a cross or if he thought he got fouled, but he was kind of upset about something after that one. Let's keep doing that. That's a nice chance anytime we get Mitch in control of the ball running towards the goal. It's a good thing. Here we go. Oh, a whiff from Aiden on the header. So 23's coming in there. Thankfully, Garrett was there on the backside to save the day. Oh, that's going to be a foul. Unfortunate, but fair call.
Yeah. All right, we got to get set up with the wall so we can block any sort of shot here, because I think it will be a shot on goal. That's close enough here.
Yep, they're in a for Champaign. It's a very good spot to take a free kick, just at the essentially right at the corner of the box. They're just 5 yards off the corner of the box there.
Now, you know, the magic of playing on a football field is you get to see what an actual 10 yards is, and it's a little bit long at this point.
Yes, you're right. That is a little long because it's at an angle.
Yeah.
You're right. And that's, wow. That's
Well,
4-2. That's a goal. It went just straight in. Have to talk to Keegan after the game. I mean, generally he's going to set that wall up to seal off one side of the to block the path on one side of the goal, right? And so you saw Keegan to his left of the goal there. So I think he was thinking it was a very low chance that the ball could actually be played through on the near post there. But credit to the guy taking the kick. He got it there. Jackson Linover with the ball. Yep, we're going to see a lot of fire here from Washington. We're right at 17 minutes to go, down by 2, and so this is turn up the intensity time for Washington.
Absolutely.
Hayden plays that out, but we need somebody to collect that in the midfield, though. And there we go. So there's Jackson Linover. All right, very good. You got tripped up. Hayden's letting the offense set up a little bit down the field. And he's thinking about what to do. There we go. Hayden made a decision. All right. Some good physical play there on the sideline. It's Pappas now. All right, good job keeping it in there. Yeah, don't let that ball out of there. Aiden sends it back. Bernie's on the ball. He'll control that. Okay. Uh-oh. No. That's one where Aiden got himself up in the air. Wow, good job, Keegan, to made the right call to come out at the right time on that one. It's like it's going to be a corner kick. That's one that I'd say Aiden misjudged. He got himself in the air for a header. The ball went over his head. And, of course, when you're in there, you can't run backwards. So
it's tough.
Oof. So Keegan bailed him out there, but here we go. We got a dangerous situation in front of the box. Wow. I've never seen a momentum swing like this before. This is.
It's we're having a tough time coming back from that.
It's 5-2 now with 15 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you know, you look back, we had such a strong, probably 25 minutes in that first half. So many opportunities. We had several opportunities down here. You just got to capitalize on them.
Yeah, you're right, Dominic. I mean, at the start of the game, I know we had some difficulties getting the stream going, and but I tell you what, for those of you missed the first, I think you missed the first 16 minutes of this game. Washington was really dominant the first 16 minutes. I mean, we looked like not only the better team, but the much better team.
Much better team
during that time. When we got up 2-0, it looked like a game that maybe we'd just keep scoring. You know, when you'd finish 5-0 or something. But Champaign has really completely changed the momentum in this one.
Right.
So we got a player down. That's number 10 for Champaign. That's Diego Zarco. I believe he's the coach's son. So the head coach for Champaign Central is Alexander Zarco. And so hopefully his son is okay out there. Like we said, this is a game both teams want to win, but ultimately the playoffs start next week. Those matchups are already set, so I'm sure Champaign, just like Washington, wants to go into the playoffs full strength.
Yep. Absolutely.
You don't want to have players dinged up heading into those games. Okay, so we're back in action here.
Entering for the Maroons, number 19.
Good stop.
Squire.
Good stop by West there. And there's okay. Call against Champaign back here on about the 36-yard line. Aiden's just going to play this one short and outside. You know who I haven't seen out there tonight is Eddie Winkler. I thought we were missing something. I was feeling like we were missing somebody, and he's an every game starter typically for us. He's not out there, so
Yeah.
we'll have to get the report on what's going on with Eddie. So I'd say starters wise, Eric Nolte and Eddie Winkler are we're both missing for us tonight. Back. Okay, I'm being told by our crack research team here that Eddie hurt his back, so probably wise to hold him out and try to get that healed up for the playoffs next week. And I'm hoping that's the case for Eric as well, that it's something relatively minor. Aiden told me that Eric had a Charlie horse at the start of the last game early on. That's why he came out of the Morton game. And hopefully that's something he can recover from as we head into next week. All right, a lot of Washington players over there challenging the ball. And there we go. All right. Let's open things up. A little nutmeg there from Bernie Wynn to get the ball through. All right, so Aiden's coming over to play this one. Sends it down, gets it down towards Mitch, and Mitch is going to make a move here.
Oh, just
got
a
away
little
from
bit
him.
too much on his touch there.
This is our home turf, obviously. Mitch knows this turf better than anybody. But nevertheless, it takes a very delicate touch because the ball goes fast on this field. Okay, Ashton pops that one up in the air. Good. Yep, good job by the Champaign player to really put his back into Ashton, and I think it was a fair call. I got the call there. It's a free kick, but it's a long one.
Yeah.
So you see the defenders getting marked up man to man on the line down there right at the top of the box. Keegan's shouting some directions to his defense there.
Whoa.
Okay, so Ashton, our big guy, went down hard in the box, no call. Keegan sends that one out to midfield. That's a strong shot. You know, Eddie's just I mean, those are shots.
We'll take those shots.
Yeah.
Love to
Yeah.
see more of those.
Eddie's got probably as strong a leg as anybody on the team, and from that spot, I think it's good to see him pull the trigger on some of those. Yeah. Okay, so Isaac to Eddie. Let's see if we can move the ball around here. Oh, he gets it through to Mitch. Couldn't quite get his foot on that to slow that ball down. Good idea, though. Wes is going to let that one roll out of bounds. We got a sub coming.
Entering for the Panthers, number 20, Braden Stafford.
Braden Stafford in the game, relieving Ashton Miller here on defense. Aiden's there. He's going to play this back to Keegan. Keegan's got time to figure out what he wants to do here. Still no pressure from Champaign. They're all hanging back, covering.
Oh, wow.
Pretty good. I thought that was a pretty good ball, but good job by Wes jumping in front of that one. Okay, Mitch with his back to the defender. Anytime you see Mitch posted up on the defender, you know it's he's in the spot he wants to be. Aiden's going to chase this one down. Get up. There we go. Yep. All right, played out for a corner kick. Another scoring opportunity here for Champaign.
Entering for the Maroons, number 12.
It's number 12, Chris Chin coming in for the Maroons. He's a senior. Good to see him get some action on the last regular season game here. And Bernie got his foot on that, sends it out the sideline for a throw. That's what we like to see there. Good.
Handball.
That's a handball right in front of the AR. And it's a
throw-in.
Nevertheless, he calls it throw. Not sure what to think about that. Oh, there's a guy in the middle. Keegan's on it. All right, Mr. Ingham with a big throw out. Intercepted, though, by Champaign. You don't see Keegan go to the throw very often, so.
Yeah, I've started to notice that. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've seen actually the Champaign team has switched goalies.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he was throwing quite a bit in that first half, and actually in the second half, the other goalie has as well. So, you know, if you can get there quick and there's a nice opening, you know, most times you got a guaranteed possession. You know, whereas on a drop kick, on a punt, you know, there's oftentimes it's just kind of a 50-50 ball.
Right. So you see.
There's a tug on the shirt.
There we go. There we go. Get through there. Come on.
Oh. Shoot.
Mitch almost have it. Just sails, rolls just wide of the far post there. It looks like we're setting up for a. Is that going to be a throw? Okay, Champaign's throwing the ball. Okay. West gets his head on that. Bernie to Isaac. Let's see Isaac putting some speed down the sideline. Gets it into the middle. Nobody can quite get there. Okay, that's Isaac Reitz, freshman on near the sideline there, setting up an orange throw. Well played, Isaac. Get there, Stafford. It's going to be
Not
a
quite.
Champaign throw. Okay, that's Aiden moving to the ball. Little tap back to Keegan. Which is kind of interesting because that didn't come off of Aiden's head. That came off of Aiden's knee. So typically you're not allowed to play the ball directly back to the keeper like that into their
Right,
hands.
I was actually just thinking that same thing. I didn't know if rules have changed. I know at one point it was just head, and that's what I thought it was.
Right.
But I mean, he did
I'm
it
not sure what
confidently.
he
I
did.
mean,
They acted like they knew what they were doing, so
Yeah.
it could maybe there's a distinction between the knee because it didn't come off of Aiden's knee. Maybe it looked like it was incidental, but don't know.
I think I'll have to look that up here and see what the rules are.
So Andrew Smith's coming back onto the field for Washington, and we also have number 11 Ilya Richardson coming onto the field for Washington, who's one of our seniors. So good to see those boys coming out here. There's actually there's under 4 minutes to go, so I'd say we're odds are low of us making a comeback in this one, but let's see what we can do here in the last couple minutes. Come on, seniors, let's play with some intensity. There's one that
Nice
is
ball.
Wes.
Good.
Wes making a nice ball. That's a foul. Nope,
It's not
they're
a
gonna
foul.
call it clean. Okay.
But
Earlier in the evening, our JV team did play Champaign Central's JV, and our JV team did come away with the 2-0 win. So congratulations to our junior varsity team getting it done this evening. We've got a player down. The ref has stopped the clock. Looks like he's just got maybe a tight quad or hamstring there. So, yeah, it looks like Champaign, as you pointed out, Dominic, swapped out goalies. So I did notice when I was kind of checking their stats earlier that they keep good stats on their goalie saves, and it was split about 50-50 between two different guys. So maybe they've just got two quality goalkeepers. Maybe one of them likes to come out on the field. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know, but it's a little unusual for a team this good to really be swapping goalkeepers like that, but they do it.
and do you have who that was by chance? Who they're
No. Let's see. This guy's number 13, Gabriel Siebers, marked as a goalkeeper. I'm not sure who the other one is.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
But it's one of those things that sometimes you've got just some excellent goalkeepers, that happen to start at the school the same year, perhaps, or just a year apart, and it's a shame to just keep one, on the bench the whole time, right? So it could be that you just got two quality goalkeepers, and you're getting them both some playing time.
Yeah.
There's Braden Stafford with a nice ball up. That's Eddie Pappas trying to slice through the defense there, trying to take things into his own hands. That's Ilya Richardson now on the ball. He's a high-energy player. Andrew Smith chasing down the guy with the ball there. Played out of bounds by Champaign, so we'll make this throw here.
Entering for the Maroons, number 26, Tomaso Zapparoli. And number 18 for the Panthers,
Nick
Nick Weiss.
Weesey in the game. All right, another one of our seniors. Two minutes to go. Washington down 2-5 in this one.
All right. Well, I looked up the rules for the pass back to the goalie,
All right, what'd you find out?
and it says there is a lot of confusion around this. You can pass back to the goalie with any part of your body except your foot.
Hey, there you go. Okay, the boys
Good
knew
for
what they were doing.
I know, good for Aiden for knowing.
Aiden and Keegan, because
Yeah,
Keegan
you're right.
didn't
yeah,
hesitate to grab that ball, and Aiden sent it off his knee, so that now we know.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. I mean, so I guess anything other than foot's fair game then, huh? So
Right.
that's,
In my many years of being around soccer, I didn't know that. I thought it had to be a head.
there you go. Same here. So I guess, shin's fair game, although I guess all of these other body parts, you're kind of it's a pretty risky move to send it back to the goalkeeper
Right.
with something other than your foot. So you need to have some confidence with it. Okay, come on, have that, Ilya. Oh, Ilya doing the splits there. Showing off his flexibility. All right, this ball's going to have Aiden running after it. Let's see if he's going to play it off his knee to Keegan.
Uh-oh.
Good shield there. Another good defensive technique there. We're seeing from Aiden. Good shield. Aiden and Keegan, they're good buddies off the pitch. They're hanging out almost daily. So they do have some good chemistry back there. We're in the final 30 seconds of play here. We actually have a nice, pretty decent opportunity here with a free kick coming in from Mr. Renshaw. Oh, Eddie trying to go
Bike
with a
action.
kind of a half bicycle there, yeah. Wasn't successful, but
No.
I like the effort. I like the idea. Why not? And that'll do it. We'll get Champaign will walk away with their 18th win of the season here. Washington.
Well played, man.
That's
by both
2
teams
losses in a row
tonight.
here for
Thank you
Washington
for your
this week.
attendance, and please drive home
However,
safely.
against 2 very good teams. So
Very
I
good,
think
yep.
there's really nothing to hold their heads down too much about on this one. Got to
Yeah.
get ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, so we have that coming up next week, and hopefully, the thing is, we were playing great. We were playing really strong, really confident in that first half. Had a lot of opportunities. We got to capitalize on them. When we have open shots and get on ourselves into the position where we're able to get a strike on that ball, we got to get it in the net. And we had a good 3-4 chances that just didn't go in, and that's a game changer when you can go up. Obviously, when you can go up by a couple of goals, 3 goals, 4 goals, that becomes awfully hard for the other team to come back. And we felt that tonight when we went down to 5-2. So I'm hoping that we can just get ourselves in positions to be able to finish those balls well and get them into the net. So
Well said. Well said. All right. Well, congratulations to all our seniors for a really fantastic season, and our whole team really. And we'll hope to see you all in Metamora next week for the playoffs.
Yep.
All right. Signing off.
Dominic Lang and
Cody Renshaw.
all right, guys.
Thank you much.